Welcome back to the HornSchmucks, everybody. My name is Brandon Anguiano.
I'm Austin Bell.
I'm Maddox Powell.
And we are
The
HornSchmucks.
All right, so this is HornSchmucks Live again, episode number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
We got a camera there. Got a camera there. We got a camera there.
May notice studio looks a little bit different this time. We did it on purpose. Needless to say, we got some exciting news coming up at the end.
You got to stay till the end.
You got to stay till the very
You
end.
got to stay till the end.
It's so worth it. We're so excited.
You can't skip to the end. You're going to miss parts. A real G31 is going to stay till the
Yeah,
end.
you're not a real J31 if you don't stay till the very end.
Correct.
We got some personal lives to get into.
Personal update. Let's go ahead and get that quick. My relationship, pretty steady, pretty good.
Pretty
Nothing to complain
steady.
about.
Yeah.
Austin's prom update.
Okay, sweet. And me, no comment as usual. No comment.
No comment.
No
No
comment.
comment.
We don't comment on things that don't need to be commented on.
Now, I think it's important that we discuss what the future of this podcast is, because due to some recent news, which you'll find out at the very end, we're going to be going places, and we're going to be doing some more big things, and I think it's important we just get right into our first topic. Let's get into some drum corps announcements with Mr. Maddox.
All right, guys. So, as you know, drum corps season, it's coming up. It's coming up pretty fast. And we got a couple show announcements for y'all. I'm just going to read them off. So, the Academy 2019 presents The Bridge Between.
But like, what do we think that's going to be about, though?
Well, we got 3 little words to describe it. Progress, connection, and stability. I don't know.
I like the Academy. Like, they made finals for the first time, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Did they make
Or
it? Did
3
they make
years
it
ago,
last
maybe.
year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They did.
I think.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, don't quote me either. You should never quote the HornSchmucks. We really don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Correct. All right. So, next show announcement. Atlanta CV presents Of Gods and Goddesses.
Ooh, Hercules?
Yeah, I don't know. So, we got a little bit of a Greek theme going on.
maybe some myths.
Maybe some.
Myths and mysteries.
mysteries.
We'll get to that later.
All right.
We got to plug
Yeah,
the OG.
Next show announcement. This one goes out to at Ryan Mellon, Guardians 2019, Unpeeled.
Unpeeled.
And it has an apple, and it's being unpeeled.
My pretty.
I don't think that's where they're going with
That
it.
was being
Yeah.
very awkward.
Okay, well, we're just
That's all
going
right.
to...
We'll ignore.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just going to
Continue.
ignore that. All right, next show announcement. The Mandarin's release 2019 show, Subterra. Interesting.
They released that yesterday, actually. I don't. What does Subterra mean? Does anybody have any clue?
I don't know, but
I
so
don't.
looking at it right now, we get some red lettering. Kind of looks like a movie title.
Kind of like sick.
Yeah, kind of scary, kind of ghoulish.
I'm excited for
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if
dude.
you guys heard them, but the Mandarins last year, they sounded amazing. Their horn line
Mhm.
is loud.
The thing that amazes me about the Mandarins is their progress from 3 years ago to now. Like, their show last year, it was probably my favorite show.
Yeah.
One of them
Yeah.
at
I
least.
watching it live at
Besides, like, the top 5. but
Denton was like, it's crazy. I was blown away by their progress.
They're coming, man. You know who else is on the up and up? Boston Crusaders.
Boston is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, their show last year with the had the ocean at the very end. It was so pretty.
There's just so many details
Dude,
that they
I
have
love
on it.
it. And you know, I think I know something about their show designer, Chris Potter.
All right, next show announcement. Impulse Drum and Bugle Corps presents The Greatest Hero, and pretty standard, kind of looks like a comic book for the cover. Yeah, so about heroes, I guess, or the greatest hero,
That-
singular.
That's the Incredibles eye too. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you're.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get a little bit of Incredible Screamer. We don't know. We'll see. All right.
Yeah. Well, if you need to sub, don't worry. Call me a call.
Okay, so don't do that.
My number's 817.
Okay, so next show announcement. River City Rhythm, breaking the news. Their 51st anniversary season.
I'm only gonna watch it if it's real news, not fake news. I don't watch
Oh.
fake news.
Well, let's hope this is...
Disregard.
And
Everyone,
disregard.
please disregard that. I'm so sorry.
Well, don't really know what the show's going to be about. They're breaking the news, though, so...
I think with this, like, more details come out, like, through their social
yeah,
media and
yeah,
stuff.
of
Like,
course.
we'll see.
All right. Okay, so that is it for show announcements for DCI. However, speaking of DCI, you may or may not know this, George Takei inducted into World Drum Corps Hall of Fame. And if you didn't know,
Clap it up for George Takei.
George Takei, pretty famous actor. A little information from this. This is from the website drumcorpsplanet.com. As a teenager, he played baritone horn for the Commodore Perry Scouts Drum and Bugle Corps, which was associated with Los Angeles Boy Scout Troop 379 of the Koyasan Buddhist Temple. So pretty cool, getting inducted.
Well, I didn't know. Wait, is he the guy from Star Trek?
He is the guy from Star Trek.
Oh.
We are also sponsored by Star Trek
That
as
is
of
accurate.
May 2019. We are sponsored.
We are sponsored by Star Trek.
Yeah,
Accurate,
sponsored by Star Trek and Star Wars.
Beam me up, Scotty.
So I'm just gonna keep
I'm
looking at the
so
camera every
white.
time Austin
Yeah,
makes a bad joke.
I'm sorry.
I'm even more sorry.
Yeah, I just feel bad. Well, speaking of show announcements,
Yeah.
the Timber Creek High School Marching Band just recently released their show announcement entitled, can anyone guess? You don't need to guess, because if you're watching, you're from Timber Creek and you should know. It's called Myths and Mysteries.
Myths
And
and mysteries.
I would just like to point out to many people, but this one really goes out to Hunter Brown. I said that there would be a man in a monkey suit,
Oh my god.
and he would be a member of
Here
the
we
prop
go.
crew, and he denied it, and he denied it. But here's the thing. In the show announcement, Bigfoot is in it. So basically,
Bigfoot's real.
Bigfoot's real, and I was 100% right. But I would just like to point out, not as right as Aiden Lee,
Yeah.
who literally guessed
Guessed
the
the-
show name
He did.
the day, hours before, Myths and Mysteries. And Mr. Brown tweeted back at him and just said, no,
It was a no.
no.
Nope.
I assume he got that tweet. His blood pressure spiked a little bit. But
He was probably Austin blood pressure. Like,
Yeah.
you got to get that checked out, man.
yeah,
Like,
the 200 over 180.
Yeah,
That's
no.
not good.
You're not far off.
Oh wow. That is
Okay.
scary.
HornSchmucks MD.
That's why I'm always sweating. I'm just like,
It is a little hot in here. Though.
Yeah. Okay,
I
so
think it's the lights.
Might be.
maybe. Anyway, oh yeah, studio
Like
lights.
the studio lights?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it make my face look thinner?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, nothing does.
And I hope.
Okay, but yeah, new studio lights. Hope y'all enjoy it. We just kind of we're seeing what happens. So anyway, back to
Yeah, so I want to talk about, I think that the manner at which they announced the show has got to be one of the coolest things. I mean, I'm on the way out of the program, but that's like one of my favorite moments of this
Yeah,
band,
for
kind of.
sure.
mhm.
Just kind of teasing it with hints, changing
Yeah,
the Twitter
hints, yeah.
picture, the headers,
Uh-huh.
and the little hangman thing. That's how he got
Yeah.
it. That's pretty crazy. I mean, he kind of got the whole program involved guessing. It was really cool.
Yeah, the social media aspect, and I think this is important for like a lot of bands maybe because I think the whole world is kind of going towards social media and whatnot. But what if like every band did that where they made it kind of like a scavenger hunt? Because I know that we're all fans of like flow marching, not flow marching, the Flower Mound Band. But like what?
I
if,
mean, I'm a fan of flow marching.
no, I mean I'm a fan of flow marching too. I meant like Flower Mound, Flomo, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what if they made it like a big thing and like everybody participated in it? Because we had like
Couchman?
everybody guessing. Like, Couchman was guessing. Like, hey,
Other band programs.
People-
who
yeah.
had previously
The
marched
basketball
drum corps.
team from our school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah.
But
Even people who aren't in band who just in my grade were guessing, and I thought it was pretty cool.
yeah, it's really
Everyone
cool.
got involved.
The
Yeah.
level of detail, and I mean, Ainsley Beers running the Twitter page. She was behind a lot of
Dude,
it.
she is rock star,
Yeah,
rocking it up.
her. I mean,
Rocking
it's
it up.
already.
I gotta
She
give it to
barely
her.
has
She's
access
doing a
to
great
it.
job.
It looks awesome. I actually reached out to her and asked her a little bit on it, how she approached it and everything. I think one of the most crazy things that she did was a QR code,
Oh my god, this was insane.
and it basically scanning the QR code translated to a binary code that gave you Morse code that you could figure out to translate to not the show name, just another hint. Is anybody out there with a question mark?
Mm-hmm. So, if you didn't know, the show has 3 themes.
Yeah.
So it has a theme about the Bermuda Triangle and getting lost in it, I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like Boston last year, which kind
Yeah.
of like, Lost and Help Us, and
Mhm.
except there's 3 underlining themes with, like there's aliens and
Yeah.
Bigfoot and the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, and so then obviously,
UFOs.
yeah. So Bigfoot is another one of them, and like I'm not really entirely sure about that, but I know Bigfoot in like the woods and forest, kind of mysterious,
Yeah.
And then third one, which I'm most excited about, gonna be totally honest, aliens, because if you don't know, I'm an avid alien hunter,
I'm an alien myself.
and
Makes sense.
he means like he's not here legally. But so I believe in aliens, and I think that's kind of a side point. Like if you don't believe in aliens, I'm gonna be real with you, you're not very smart. Because let's just think about this for a second. The universe is infinitely expanding, and you don't believe in aliens. You probably also don't vax your kids. Let's get back to the point. So
And the HornSchmucks gets deep.
yeah. Well, so I think Mr. Malakon, prop crew, an alien, or UFO, I'm sorry, that's going to be really cool. And we were talking about after school one day, not just me and Mr. Malakon, but a bunch of kids. And I said it would be cool if it opened up in the end and there was just smoke that came out of it. And he said that's kind of what they were thinking, is at the end of the show, or maybe the end of that segment, it opens up and there's nothing, it's just smoke. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Or, just a suggestion, Bigfoot comes out.
That's what I was
Bigfoot
thinking.
comes out of the UFO after it's flying over the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, have you guys ever heard the conspiracy? Okay, so like Harrison Ford plays Indiana Jones, and he also plays Han Solo.
Yeah.
And I read this, and it blew my mind, and I was like, yep, that's now what I believe. It was like, let's say a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Han Solo and Chewbacca flew out of their system and came into ours, crash landed. An explorer named Indiana Jones came out and found Bigfoot.
So I'm just gonna.
So he confirmed.
I'm gonna look at the camera. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, Austin thinks the world is flat.
Yeah, Austin. No, like he
Okay.
thinks the world is.
He's a flat earther.
I'm not going to say that one. I'm not a flat earther. I've thought about it, but I'm not.
Okay.
I believe the world is round,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I would hope so.
like Maddox's mom. Never mind.
Why did we go there? I'm
Why
not too sure.
I just feel disrespected right now.
Time check.
Time
At
check.
12:30. Go ahead and cut that part out.
Okay.
That's not happening. I don't know how to do that, so we're just going to have to roll with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm excited for this year? Just the overall BOA scene. Like every year, I am amazed with how these high schoolers are coming together and making these incredible productions. And the way that Flow Marching has been able to, really market that and put it out to the rest of the people, I think it's awesome. Like, even though I'm still kind of confused about Flower Mound Show, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was crazy with the
I don't
colors
understand
and
it, but it.
even CTJ, like the way that they go over the top with everything, like with the props.
Oh my gosh.
That
that's
was
unreal.
so cool.
See, and I kind of think
So
that we're
cool.
kind of taking some of their prop crewness, because you think about our show, how many props are we gonna have to have? The Bermuda Triangle, there's so much stuff you can do with that. Bigfoot in the woods, there's so much stuff you can do with that. And aliens, I mean, you can do anything. Little aliens running around in the field, it's like Rog in a little alien suit. That would be awesome. Is that gonna happen? Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to throw out too many rumors or anything, but I heard the UFO they want to involve in the show might have some like instruments on it. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That might be speculation. I might be making that up. You have to stay on track with the Timber
just
Creek Band. Find out
wait
for yourself.
and see.
Yeah.
Shying away, because I want this podcast eventually, because we are going to graduate, and I would always like to make sure Timber Creek is always a big part of this, because it's kind of like our home. We've kind of grown up there. But I
Or
also
growing up.
or from the ground up.
So sorry.
I'll be here all week, everybody.
I'm so sorry.
But I would like to expand this to everything, especially like in the WGI field, because I think that's also kind of an important part of all of this. Is there anything happening in WGI right now? Like World Finals just happened, right?
Mm-hmm. I
Not too
believe.
long ago.
Does anybody know who won that?
I cannot give you that.
I'm just
I
gonna-
cannot give you that answer either.
Yeah.
We'll keep you
I'm
updated.
just gonna say Chino Hills and leave it at that. Is that accurate?
Most likely.
I don't know.
I think that sounds about right.
Possible.
Probably they win everything.
Yeah, it's true. They're good at everything.
Oh man, this feels so much. It's so much fun just to be back in the studio.
Yeah. you probably, when this episode comes out, you're probably going to be thinking to yourself, it's unexpected that they uploaded a video like a week after the other one.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that later.
Based off our current upload schedule.
Don't worry about it.
But you know what? You can expect more regular content from the HornSchmucks. It's just what you can expect.
You will expect a lot more content from us.
No.
And then we're
For
actually...
For reasons that you'll find out later.
And
Stay
then
tuned.
one little more hint towards our end surprises. We're going to be doing some off locations from the studio. So we're going to be taking our stuff. We're going to be going to
HornSchmucks on the go.
HornSchmucks on
Catering.
the go. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got a big interview lined up that we're really excited to bring you. We talk about them all the time, but we're excited to bring it to you. We've also got a couple more that we're excited. We're not going to talk about yet, but
Correct.
they're scheduled, official. We're ready to go.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
And like what's crazy for me is like the podcast started off as such a small thing, but it was just me and Maddox. And they're like, we are just not very funny together, so we brought in Brandon.
Okay, don't throw me in that.
Okay, no, I was
No
not very
shit.
funny with just Maddox, so we
Okay,
had to
nothing's changed, so.
correct.
That's correct. That's why the prom situation is what it is.
Yeah, it's still
But
not
that's
working
all right.
out for me. Yeah, that's kind of depressing, actually.
Ladies, he's desperate.
Okay, I'm not desperate.
No,
guys.
ladies,
I'm-
you don't.
Who am I kidding? I'm desperate.
You don't understand. Okay.
Where were we going? No, take me off of this subject. No, we're not doing this. I lost track of my thought where I was at.
We talked about WGI.
And then we talked about HornSchmucks on the go.
HornSchmucks on the go. Now, what that's going to look like is I have recently dropped a small fortune on all of these lights and tables and that camera that you're watching me off of right now. And we are going to be taking it everywhere we go. One of the things that I really want to do is I want to go to a DCI show and record live there. And based off the end of this podcast, you're going to see how we're going to be able to do that. Just a little hint.
But you gotta stay tuned.
But you
You gotta stay tuned.
Got to stay tuned.
You can't leave.
What are we talking about next? What are we talking about?
I don't know, what do we got?
We're winging this, but we're keeping it going.
Yeah.
We have more preparation than the last time.
It's true, we do. Oh, so, I think I might have talked about this, but you probably noticed a little change in the setup.
Oh yeah.
And basically, the HornSchmucks, it's evolving. You know what I mean? The HornSchmucks is not static. Wait, is that the correct use of the word?
That is
right,
the correct word.
Yeah, it's not static.
Good vocabulary, Maddox.
It is yeah, Miss Max taught
That's
me
Miss
that
Max
one.
vocabulary for you.
I'm just kidding. She has not taught me anything.
She's gonna listen to this and she's gonna come find you.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh, also, end of the school year.
20 days
20
left.
days to graduate. I have
Wow.
about 3 years left, and
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
it is what it
That's
is.
a real pisser. I'm sorry.
It's true, but I get to be a part of myths and mysteries, and they don't. So who wins?
You know what? That's
I'm
okay.
okay.
That's
I'm
okay.
okay with that. You
I'm,
okay with
I'm
that?
fine with that.
You okay with that?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen.
Well, my thought with the Marching Band show was, I'm just as excited as I would be as if I was marching it, but in no way did I want to march it at all.
No, yeah, 4 years was enough.
I want to do drum corps one day, I think. And
We did talk about this. We almost auditioned.
he learned
I
mellophone
learned
like in a
mellophone
week,
in about a week.
and I was
Destroyed my face.
Yeah, it was
Saxophone
that was,
player.
it was bad. It would been. Can we talk about how cool that would be though?
Yeah.
If we marched SCV, because that was the year they won too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a cool show. I actually knew the guy that was flying around, Peyton.
Oh yeah.
He went to Keller.
Trumpet
Yeah, he
player.
was a Keller trumpet player. He was really good
Yeah.
at the gymnastics stuff. He was an okay trumpet player. I'm just kidding.
What's up?
Man, Maddox, I love you.
Okay.
Oh, big news! It is Maddox's birthday.
Oh yeah,
He turned 13 today.
13, big 13.
Yeah, if you don't know, I was born with a birth condition that makes me grow at unacceptable rates that make my bones just brittle. They're like dust.
It's like Benjamin Button, but like worse.
Yeah, but no. On a real note, turned 15. It was a good birthday. Austin got me some gifts. We ate a little cake. Austin drank a little water.
For the first
First
time in like a
time.
month.
I saw him grab that water, and I was not sure what was happening.
I
I thought he grabbed me one
You
on
don't
accident.
see that. You don't see that often.
That's accurate.
But yeah, good birthday.
Do you remember when we turned 15? How long ago that was?
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
dude.
2 years, but
Okay, well, you're 2.5. You're
Forever
almost
ago.
18. I mean, I know I'm the only adult in the room, but
Still do the most childish things now. Huh.
okay. This is
interesting.
that's where we're going with this. Okay.
And
And just like that, the HornSchmucks breaks up.
the boy band.
No,
It'd be
get
the Zane.
get out of my house. Or should I say the studio?
It is what it is.
And now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I've been checking my watch a lot, and I think it's time we talk about the surprise.
The surprise.
Okay, so I cannot tell you guys how excited I've been to do this and talk about it. I've been kind of hinting about it on the Twitter and all that.
Big news coming soon.
But here's the big news, and
Here's the
drum
big
roll,
news.
please. Drum roll, please. The HornSchmucks is partnering with HornRank.
Yep.
Correct.
It is 100%. It's official. I called Jeremiah Wooten. He was just a really nice guy. It was really funny. He actually opened up our conversation with, "Did you find a prom date yet?"
Of course, the answer's still no.
Yeah. So
The answer is going to continuously be no.
So I appreciated that. I was like, at least he listened to it. But no, we called him. We kind of got it worked out through Mr. Hunter Bound. Thank you again. This has been an awesome opportunity
That's
for us.
awesome.
We're really excited. But basically, what this partnership is going to entail, it's still kind of new, so we're still trying to figure it out a little bit. But we're going to do a lot of like analysis off of their scores that they send out and their predictions and what else, and then we're going to kind of boost each other off of our social media presence. And I'm just really excited to work with them because of how big of a name they are in the marching
Yeah.
community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I assume everybody watching this probably knows about it. But if
Yeah.
you don't, HornRank is just kind of a...
They rank horns. I mean, it's,
they're just a site, essentially, that just kind of has predictions. I mean, I know, but going into every single competition I've ever gone into,
Yep.
we're always on the bus. Hey, we're predicted to make finals.
Yeah, wow. That did not happen for like our senior year
Yeah, it
either.
took a little bit, but that's okay.
progress is made in baby steps.
I just want to
Not
thank
giant steps.
Jeremiah one more time because it's going to be really cool for us to work with you and just you giving us the opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
Because you guys are already established and you really don't need us, but I'm excited that we're going to be able to kind of bring you our content. We'll kind of be able to promote yours, and we'll just kind of get to work together. Like, it's a big deal. I am so happy about this.
Yeah, and that's why we're going to be able to get to do stuff like HornSchmucks live on the go.
Yeah.
Because with partnering with HornRank, passes.
Yeah,
getting-
that's another thing.
yeah,
Because,
something with-
Jeremiah, he's big into the photography game, kind of like with Zach Ashcraft.
Yeah.
And he said he would be able to help us get into those kind of things because he does all the time. Man, that feels so good to kind of get like off my chest
Yeah.
and talk about. Like,
Yeah,
I wanted
I've
to
been
talk
eager
about
to
it,
talk about it.
but
And
like
also-
we've kept it on the DL.
Also, our guest, you might have been wondering.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
You might have guessed it, and if you guessed Hunter Bound, Mr. Bound is going to be on the podcast.
yes.
5/16. That's a Thursday. Well,
it'll drop Friday.
it'll-
I got to edit
you
it
gotta
all.
give us a little
Yeah,
while.
I got.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna take a
I'm
second.
still new to all that.
and if you, I don't know if we have any new listeners. I assume after this episode drops, we definitely going to have a couple.
Yeah, if you're listening to this, go subscribe to our YouTube page. I feel so weird saying that, like and subscribe, but no, seriously, if you can like and subscribe, that would be really helpful and awesome for us.
Yeah.
And then even go follow our Twitter page because we're not gonna tweet your head off or anything, but
Yeah.
just kind of keep updated with
Yeah.
our content.
Yeah.
If you want, just fill us in with what you guys want to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're starting to run out of a little bit of ideas.
Yeah, because, obviously there just isn't a whole lot we can talk about.
Yeah, not right now.
No,
at
not
least.
right now, at least. And obviously, as drum corps season, marching band season, all have stories to tell. Everyone will have stories to tell. But the good thing about having, Mr. Bound as a guest is he's a drum corps veteran. He's a veteran band director. He's going to have a lot of stories that y'all get to listen to.
And let me say, and also a pretty amazing vocal performer.
He is. Big
Yes.
props to him. That was pretty
Yeah.
incredible to get to listen to.
If you didn't know, Timber Creek recently had a 10-year anniversary of Timber Creek Fine Arts, the Fine Arts Gala on Friday and Saturday, and Mr. Bound performed. He sang, and basically, I was proud. I was like,
I was too.
that was kind of dope, though.
He has been single-handedly one of the biggest influencers of my music education career, and it's been really awesome just to get to work with him every day. As much as he grinds us and all that stuff, but he really has been one of my favorite teachers I've ever had, and I think we can all agree to that.
Yeah.
I know he pushes us, but I think it's because he loves us too.
Mhm.
He's great. And I'm super excited just to be able to talk with him. I'm actually excited just to kind of like, this is going to sound really mean, but kind of like bullying him into telling us his
Yeah.
favorite drum corps stories.
I will not be bullying because I
I'm
have a
not
couple
going to
years
bully him,
left.
but I want to like mess with him a little bit
Yeah.
about it.
So, also what you can expect when we have guests on is that you're gonna hear a lot more of them than us because we're gonna be interviewing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be. I'm sure they're going to be a guest on our show, but really we're going to be a guest to their interview. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, what you can expect, if you're in the drum corps community, you may or may not know.
just so you know.
You may or may not know who this person is, but he field tech with the Timber Creek Marching Band 2018, Mr. David Rademacher on 5/19/19.
Yeah, no, we're super. He also just so everybody knows he plays trumpet for the Blue Devils.
Mm-hmm.
18-time world champion? I think it's 18. 18.
Something
Don't
up
quote
there.
me. Don't quote the HornSchmucks. But I think it's 18-time.
They
world
win all the
champion.
time. I mean, what more needs to be said?
Yeah.
He's a really cool dude. He's really smart.
He did indoor wins also.
Yeah,
yeah,
Orion
Orion
wins, who I
Yeah.
believe won some competition.
I don't know. I know they're at WGI World Finals for something, but
Yeah, and so he's just a really smart guy. He knows what he's talking about. It's gonna be really cool to have him on because he's definitely gonna have some stories. Because I think I appreciate a good story.
oh, I love a good story.
Yeah, he's a really
Bus
good
stories
dude.
are the best stories by far, and I would like to know what happens
I
on a
bet
drum
they
corps bus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's kind of it for this episode. My name is Austin Bell.
I'm Maddox Bell.
I'm Brandon
And
Anguiano.
let's all look at that camera.
Okay.
And we are the
HornSchmucks.
HornSchmucks.
Sponsored by Burt's Bees.
We're not sponsored by Portuguese.